Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector. In Hindi, there is a famous saying, "Dushman ka dushman dost hota hai," which means enemy of enemy is friend. Similar is the situation with India and Japan. They are facing a common threat, which is a mighty paper dragon. In a way, we are very thankful to China as well, because it has shifted the focus of Indian military strategy from Pakistan-centric to China-centric. We need a strong enemy to become stronger. Pakistan is nothing more than a hay before Indian armed forces. India has a history of not being aggressor, which has often been exploited as our weakness. If you look at the history, you will be amazed to find out that the number of time modernization happened in Indian military is either due to the attack by Chinese or Pakistanis. For example, Indian army didn't modernize itself from 1947 to 1962, but when Chinese attacked us, then we had a second thought for modernization. Even now, after Doklam and Galwan Valley incident, Indian armed forces are going for light tanks, infantry vehicles, air defense system, missile testing, assault rifles, mini drones, predator drones, Huron drones, submarines, aircraft carrier and much more, and all the credit for these goes to China. Now, there is one more reason to thank to China, as it brought India and Japan closer than before. Japan and India share a different bond, example defense, economy, investment, etc., and a common threat, that is China. Like India, Japan has also similar thought about fighting a war, that is no first attack policy, and China forced them to fight, which ultimately made Japan and India allies. Almost 2 years down the line, the growing Chinese threat is making Japan anxious. Japan is among the many neighbors that China has territorial dispute with. The Japan is also concerned about Chinese activity in Taiwan Strait. Beijing is taking increasingly hardline stand on absorbing Taiwan, which is just 100 km from Japan-controlled Senkaku Island. China also lays claim to this area and sends its military aircraft or naval vessels near the island on regular basis. China have been patrolling the airspace close to southwest of Okinawa Island of Japan with its UAVs, and Japan had intercepted 3 UAVs in 3 days starting from 24th August 2021. As per Defense Ministry of Japan, number of jets that Japan has to scramble against China have surged since 2012. After Senkaku Island were brought under the control of Japan. Now, to counter China, Japan is eager than ever to engage its military exercise with Indian Air Force Su-30 MKI fighter jets. But why Su-30 MKI in particular? We will explain it in detail. Japan and India have held multiple drills involving warships, land-based forces and transport aircraft. However, this is going to be the first exercise between both countries involving their fighter jets. This would be the first time when Japan Air Self-Defense Force would be holding an exercise with a fighter of Russian design, that is Su-30 MKI. If you look into Chinese long list of fighter jets such as J-11, J-16 and Su-35, most of them are either Russian origin or a reverse engineered copy of Russian fighter jets. Therefore, if Japan has to counter PLAF, it needs to have the combat experience with Russian fighter jets, and that is where Indian Air Force comes to rescue. Indian Air Force would field 6 of its Sukhoi 30 MKI against Mitsubishi F-15J and F-2. The exercise will help Japan to learn various evasive maneuvers, electronic warfare capabilities, and other tactics of Sukhoi 30 MKI. At the same time, Mitsubishi F-2 is derived from F-16, which is being operated by Pakistan. This will in turn help Indian Air Force to sharpen its skill against F-16 fighters. It will be win-win situation for both the countries. This was today's update. Please let us know what is your view about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions on any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our channel if you had not done already. We will soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in the defense sector.